According to the report, an 18-year-old player is looking to revive his career after an unfortunate injury and aims for the confrontation against Arsenal in the Premier League. While Arteta observes the rising injury list in recent weeks, a player with enormous potential is proving to be decisive. Hey guys! Welcome back to the Arsenal News channel. We're here to bring you the latest updates and keep you informed on all things Gunners. Arsenal defender Riccardo Calafiori has already spoken with Mikel Arteta about his role ahead of the clash against Manchester City. The Italian international is confident that the Gunners can win every match, including this crucial Premier League fixture. Calafiori highlighted the strong mentality and unity within the Arsenal squad, which fuels his belief that they can lift the trophy this season. Although he has mostly played as a substitute so far, he has made a strong impact with his performances and feels ready to break into the starting 11. We believe we can win, that's for sure. We have to win every match. This is our belief and our strength, Calafiori said. We know Manchester City well, but we are focused on ourselves. If we play our game, we can beat them. He praised the team's spirit and preparation ahead of Sunday's match, expressing confidence in their ability to compete at the highest level. Known for his versatility, Calafiori's skills were on display during Arsenal's recent goalless draw with Atalanta in the Champions League, where he played in midfield. Calafiori acknowledges the challenge of facing last season's best Premier League defence, but remains determined to prove his worth. It's a big challenge, but I knew that before coming here, Calafiori admitted. I know I can offer more to the team. The competition is positive because it pushes everyone, in training and in matches. Despite the strong competition for places, Calafiori feels comfortable at Arsenal and is eager to contribute on the pitch. With the fixture schedule getting tighter, Calafiori recognised the need to adapt. The defender hopes for a starting opportunity in the upcoming matches, aiming to cement his place in Arteta's squad. While a win would certainly boost the Gunners' chances of staying firmly in the title race, William Saliba has urged Arsenal fans to remain patient. Last season, Arsenal and City played out a goalless draw at the Etihad in the Premier League, with critics claiming that Arsenal's decision to play for a draw rather than push for a win cost them the title. 3 points from that game would have crowned them champions by a single point. Now, the Gunners have the chance to silence their doubters and claim a victory at the Etihad, something they haven't done in 9 years. Despite the absence of key players such as Martin Odegaard and Mikel Merino, Arteta is expected to field a strong side for this encounter. Arsenal's defensive standout, Saliba, expressed the team's determination to secure the 3 points. However, he emphasized that while beating City is part of the plan, consistency will be key moving forward. If you win against them but not against the others, it doesn't mean anything, Saliba told Fox Sports. So of course, we want to win this weekend, and we'll give everything for it, but it's not the end on Sunday. In their last title race, Arsenal remained unbeaten against the Big Six, but dropped crucial points against teams like Fulham, West Ham, and Aston Villa. So, while beating the top teams is important, consistency against all opponents is what truly matters. In other news, Arsenal's upcoming clash with Manchester United could see the return of Lainery Euro from injury. The 18-year-old defender, who joined United this summer in a £52 million move from Lille, is targeting the match against Arsenal for his comeback. Scheduled for December 3rd, the game will be part of the 14th round of the Premier League. Euro, who had attracted interest from clubs such as Real Madrid and Liverpool, was considered a top transfer target for United. His standout performances for Lille last season, including helping to secure 15 clean sheets in 32 League One appearances, made him one of the most sought-after young talents. However, the teenager suffered a significant setback during just his second appearance for United in pre-season against Arsenal in the USA. He fractured a metatarsal in his left foot, requiring surgery and ruling him out for several months. Reports suggest that Euro has made significant progress in his recovery and began walking unaided earlier this month. Sources indicate that he is aiming to return in time for Arsenal's crucial December fixture. Despite Euro's eagerness, Erik ten Hag is being cautious about rushing the young defender back into action, viewing this time on the sidelines as an opportunity for Euro to acclimatise to his new environment at Old Trafford. If Euro returns for the clash, it will add further intrigue to what is already shaping up to be a high-stakes encounter between two of the Premier League's top sides. Meanwhile, Fulham secured an impressive win over Newcastle, with key contributions from Emile Smith-Rowe and Reiss Nelson. The defeat ended Newcastle's unbeaten run in the Premier League, with them remaining strong contenders for the top spot alongside Arsenal. The result not only halted Newcastle's momentum but also showcased Fulham's rise, bolstered by their strategic signings of Smith-Rowe and Nelson. Fulham's assertive performance featured goals from Raúl Jiménez, Smith-Rowe, and Nelson. In contrast, Newcastle struggled in the first half, managing just one shot on target and failing to establish themselves in the game. Despite a spirited response after the break, the Magpies dropped to 6th in the table, while Fulham climbed to 8th. Emile Smith-Rowe continued his impressive start at Craven Cottage, doubling Fulham's lead in the 27th minute. His transformative presence in midfield brought creativity and energy to Fulham's game, qualities that Arsenal are currently lacking due to numerous injuries in their squad. Smith-Rowe's ability to link up with Fulham's attackers and press high up the pitch has become a vital part of Marco Silva's strategy. Reiss Nelson also made an impact, coming off the bench to score a powerful goal, sealing the 3-1 victory. This goal capped an impressive performance for Fulham, marking their second Premier League. This result was beneficial for Arsenal, as Newcastle is one of the teams vying for the top of the table, while Fulham is now closing in. In other developments, Ilkay Gundogan is keen to follow in the footsteps of Gunners manager Mikel Arteta. Arteta joined Manchester City's coaching staff in 2016 after retiring from playing, joining Pep Guardiola at the Etihad Stadium. He later returned to Arsenal in 2019, the club where he played his last game. Arteta has been competing against Guardiola and his former side in the Premier League title race, aiming to end City's run of 4 consecutive titles. Gundogan was the first player to sign for City under Guardiola and Arteta, arriving from Borussia Dortmund 8 years ago. He became the team's captain during their treble-winning season in 2023, but struggled at Barcelona last year. Now back at City this summer, he is looking ahead to what comes after his playing career. He praised Arteta, admitting that following in his footsteps would be a stroke of luck. Gundogan noted, "Mikel is a very intelligent person who really knows what he wants and what needs to be done to achieve certain things. It quickly became clear to me when I met him that this was the path he would follow." He expressed no surprise at Arteta's success with Arsenal, acknowledging that they are playing at a very high level. Pep's influence is obviously huge because Mikel has worked with Pep for several years. That's why the style of play is very similar. So this clash could be more interesting than others. Gundogan concluded that Arteta is doing an excellent job and is confident that Arsenal will continue to compete for the title in the coming years. "If I could follow a similar path to Mikel in the future, it would be a stroke of luck," he said.